Okay, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you? All good?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's begin our class. We are 2 minutes late today. Anyways, in the last session, we discussed about what did we study about? Huh?
Ma'am, global warming and
Yes, we studied about global warming and greenhouse effect. Okay, we studied it through a video. Now I'm going to present a slide which will give you a better picture of what global warming is and how it is affecting us. Okay, Vivek, when your mic is not in use, please switch it off. Okay. Okay, so what is global warming? We have understood it already. That let's start from the basic. Let's revise. So, greenhouse effect is one of the causes or one of the reasons behind global warming. Greenhouse effect is nothing but it is generally referred to as something which is good for the plants, something which is good. ठीक है, it's not presented in a bad light, especially greenhouse effect. But global warming, its consequence is generally reflected in a bad light. Why? Because if you see this slide, this is greenhouse effect. Okay, when the sun's light enters in a room which is packed with glasses, there are glasses all around the house. Can you see the transparent glasses? And when these rays, sun's rays, enter this house, they enter easily. But when they are reflected through an object, they are unable to move out of this house. फिर होता क्या है? Because they are trapped inside a house, which is greenhouse, the greenhouse becomes warmer. क्यों? क्योंकि sun की rays बाहर नहीं जा पा रही है. The sun's rays are unable to go out of their area and hence they end up increasing the temperature. Okay, can you see the blue light coming in and the red light unable to move out of the house? This is
Yes.
why the temperature is increased in a greenhouse effect, which is generally a good thing. Why? Because these greenhouses are generally known as nurseries, where we help smaller plants or seedlings to grow. क्या करते हैं हम लोग? पेड़ लगाने से पहले आर्टिफिशियली, स्पेशली व्हेन यू डू टिश्यू कल्चर एंड ऑल, वो आपने पढ़ा होगा ना उसमें इन बायोलॉजी, वेज ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन इन प्लांट्स. So there are various methods where different plants hybrid are made, and these nurseries are very important, very crucial in their growth, where everything is made artificially. And all, of course, in the colder regions, greenhouse effect or greenhouse plays a very important role for plants growth. Now, how this becomes a bad thing? This same phenomena happens whenever there is higher emissions of carbon dioxide. Now, what does this do on a global scale? देखो, जैसे ग्लास की विंडो पेन्स जो हमने ग्रीन हाउस में देखी हैं, they actually help in trapping sunlight, and this sunlight helps in increasing the temperature within the greenhouse. Something similar happens when the sun's rays enter the Earth's atmosphere. Now, what is the glass plane here? अर्थ के ऊपर तो कोई ग्लास का प्लेन नहीं है ना. अर्थ को किसी ग्लास शील्ड ने कवर नहीं किया. But we have carbon dioxide, we have methane, we have nitrogen oxides, and various other gases, ozone, water, dust, ये सारी चीजें when they come together, when they work together, they act as a glass shield all around the earth's surface. Okay? और जब ये पूरी चीजें ढक जाती हैं, when the earth is completely covered with all these things, what happens? Now when the sun rays are coming inside the earth's atmosphere, they enter easily, as in greenhouse, but they are unable to go out of this area, resulting in an increased temperature. And since this is happening all across the globe, all around the world, this leads to global warming. The temperature steadily rises up because of this greenhouse gases. Okay? And one more thing, the average temperature of the year only increases by hardly 1 or 1.5 degrees in a year. मतलब एक साल में सिर्फ 1 डिग्री ही चेंज होता है, and that too happens in gradually. ऐसा नहीं कि एक साल में एकदम से 1 डिग्री बढ़ गया. It happens gradually. Okay. Now you must be thinking that 1 degree change is not really sufficient, significant. 1 डिग्री से क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? Do you feel warmer? Do you feel warmer when you have fever?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you feel?
Ma'am, very hot.
Very hot, and you feel a little weak.
Yes, ma'am.
You feel like you don't have the energy to go about the day. You feel
Yes.
like lying comfortably in your bed, cuddled up, right?
Yes.
So this happens when only a few, not even degrees, few decimal places in the temperature of your body increases. It happens when your temperature goes from 98.6 to 98.9 or 99. This happens at 0.4 degrees, right? And why this is affecting us? Because even this slight change in this your body temperature is affecting your body functions. Similarly, when Earth gets warmer, it doesn't happen suddenly. It doesn't happen in one day. It happens gradually. But even a small, decimal place change in the temperature of Earth's atmosphere can disrupt the entire ecosystem in a particular area. हम लोगों ने ecosystem की बात करी है, हम लोगों ने habitat की बात करी है, and the general idea of all the animals living in a place is because they are the conditions are favorable, right? We cannot go on hilltops and be free like we are here. We can't wear sleeveless, we can't wear thin clothes and go to the mountain tops. But the sadhus and rishi muni, and we have seen so many saints in our recent years that only wear just a cloth to cover their body, not the warm clothes. Why? Because their body has become immune to that low temperatures, isn't it? अब वहां पे अगर हम लोग जाएंगे and we wear that simple cloth or just light cloth that we wear in summers, अगर गर्मी वाले कपड़े पहन के हम हिल टॉप पे चले गए तो it is definite that we'll catch cold and will not be that healthy in low temperatures. Why? Because our body has got adjusted to this temperature, the temperature which we have in Lucknow. Okay, we cannot even move to Rajasthan and not feel heat. ऐसा भी नहीं होगा. Why? Because the temperatures in Rajasthan are much higher than that we have in Lucknow, right? So this is why the temperature matters a lot, because a simple rise in few decimal places of the temperature can disrupt the entire ecosystem. All right? So we have discussed all these things. We know what is global warming. We know how it happens. Now, what are the impacts of this global warming? How does this actually affect on a personal level? Let's find out. Okay, so this is a diagram. If you can see the diagram, can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now what is happening is, earlier what was happening? The earth light was coming, it was getting reflected by so many layers. We have atmospheric layers, yes? We have so many clouds in between, we have so many dust particles in between. So on the left side, if you see, there is sunlight coming to the earth and it is being reflected back. Can you see the arrows?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, तो ये जो arrows देखो clouds से होके reflect हो रहे हैं, surface से reflect हो रहे हैं. So generally they are getting reflected back to the outside atmosphere. मतलब बाहर की तरफ दोबारा से reflect हो जा रहे हैं. But it is not happening when there are greenhouse gases. Okay? Just a minute. If you see these greenhouse gases, let me come to that picture. Okay. If you see on the right hand side, there are greenhouse gases which is marked in green. Now what these greenhouse gases are doing, they are reflecting the sunlight back to the surface area, back to the earth's surface. And because of this, the temperature is rising. Now what are the gases, what major gases are responsible for this entire effect? It is water that is moisture which is present in the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide is one of the main gases. ठीक है, इनका जो gases का leader है ना, which is actually doing this global warming is carbon dioxide. And it is increasing day by day because of industrialization, because of the increased vehicles on the road. मतलब आप अभी भी even in this lockdown period, it is not actually a lockdown going on only on Saturday and Sundays, but still you can find so many vehicles, so many people on the road, and these vehicles are actually the main cause of carbon emissions, right? Then comes methane, CFCs. What are CFCs? What do you mean by CFC?
Ma'am, don't know.
Chlorofluorocarbon. Yeah. It is chlorofluorocarbon. That means there is one carbon and it is surrounded by chlorine and fluorine atoms. ठीक है, तो ये जो chlorofluorocarbon है, it is generally found, especially found in your air conditioners. जितने भी कूलिंग डिवाइसेस होते हैं ना हमारे घर पे, चाहे वो रेफ्रिजरेटर हो, चाहे वो एसी हो, एयर कंडीशनर हो, जिसमें भी कूलिंग सिस्टम होगा उसमें CFC यूज हो रहा होगा. And this global warming was not really prominent when maybe in beginning of 2000, जब सेंचुरी शुरू हुई थी, तब global warming was not on the rise. Why? Because ACs were very less. They were starting, very few homes, very few people could afford an AC. But now, each house has 2 or 3 ACs. How many ACs do you have in your home?
One.
One, okay. I have 8 ACs in my home. For 20 people, there are 8 ACs. I know I'm saying this criminal thing in sense of environmental sciences, but my house is responsible for so many CFCs being released. So what do? I prefer not to switch it on whenever I don't need it, especially in this hot summers. I prefer not to switch it on, especially in the afternoon where it is just bearable. But yes, at night I need my AC on. But that's a different thing. Okay? So everything is connected to what you do in your daily life and how you can be responsible for controlling these factors. You can control them, don't you? and because I don't use it, somewhere this habit has been inculcated in other members of my family. The other members are now actually trying not to switch on their AC when not in use. So it's a good thing, right? And this is what you should be doing at your homes, in your family, in your, amongst your friends. This is how things propagate. Okay, anyways, I get carried away with. Anyways, so can you see this graph? This graph shows how over the years the carbon emissions have increased. In 1958, the emission was about 315, 10. But right now in 2004, this graph is almost, of 2004. And we are living in 2020. It is a graph which was made 6 years ago. 6 or 16 years ago. Right? So 16 साल पहले इतना ज़्यादा emission था. Now imagine how much emissions have increased now. Can you imagine? अभी तो ग्राफ पता नहीं कहाँ चला गया होगा. Are you understanding this?
Yes.
The severity of this graph.
Yes, ma'am.
पहले 300 की रेंज में था. In 2004, it is spiked to 385, or more than that, 390. Given the situation that it has not been better, more and more vehicles, more and more industries are into the scene. Now this carbon emission must have been in 500 or 600 range, which is very, very dangerous, very dangerous. And this is where we are living in right now, in this dangerous world. Okay. How this carbon dioxide increase is related to global warming? We have studied about it. Like in the case of a glass plane, which actually blocks the sunlight, which allows the sunlight to enter but does not allow it to escape out. Same thing is done by carbon dioxide or carbon emissions in general. What they do is they let the sun rays come inside the Earth's atmosphere, but they don't allow it to go out of the Earth's atmosphere at night. देखो generally होता क्या है कि in the morning when the sun is shining, the sun's rays come to the ground and they hit the ground, and the ground actually absorbs a bit of heat. All the things, all the material things which are there on Earth absorb a little heat, and the rest of the heat is reflected back. But in the night, these heat emissions are, जितनी भी चीजों ने ये heat absorb करी थी ना, they start releasing these heat radiations. उनको release करने लगते हैं. But the difficult thing is, earlier this heat emissions used to escape out from the atmosphere. ठीक है? तो मतलब अर्थ की जो जितनी भी हीट थी, जो सन की रेस की वजह से एब्जॉर्ब हुई थी, वो सारी की सारी बाहर चली जाती थी. Which was why there was no need of ACs or rather refrigerators as well. पुराने लोग के घरों में फ्रिज वगैरह नहीं होता था. They used to have that घड़ा, सुराही. Have you heard about it? And it was the need of that time. तब उस समय जरूरत ही नहीं थी इन सारी चीजों की. The cooling things were not required. Why? Because the temperature itself, the earth itself was maintaining its own temperature. But now, because of our activities, this entire, balance is gone down the drain. मतलब बिल्कुल पूरी तरह से हम लोगों ने imbalance create कर दिया है. And this imbalance of carbon dioxide and oxygen levels have resulted in global warming. Okay. अब ये कितनी तेजी से बढ़ रहा है, how fast this carbon dioxide is increasing, you can see. देखा मैंने कहा था 600-500 तक पहुंच गया होगा. We are living in 2020s, so right now it is almost 400 carbon emissions. ppm. ppm is parts per million. मतलब 1 million में एक part. Like that. तो 400 यानी 400 parts of carbon dioxide is there in 1 million of air. 1 million air particles. All right, which doesn't seem very much, but its effects are very dangerous, right? And by the time it is 21, मतलब अभी 2000 चल रहा है ना, 2000 का नंबर चल रहा है. By the time it comes to 2100, the scales are gonna jump up beyond 600. मतलब 600, 650, it will go on the higher level. With the way we are treating Earth, with the way we are treating Earth's resources, it is gonna jump up to 650 or more. Extremely dangerous scenario. You must have seen an ad where there is a little girl who wants to go out and play, but everyone in their house is, has mask on their face. They have mask on their face, and there is a plant which is kept in one corner of their house as a relic. What do you mean by relic? Relic is something which is very precious and it belongs to a past time. It belongs to past time. तो जितने भी हम लोगों के the cultural heritage areas ये सब है, ये सारे relics में आते हैं. The things, the crown or the sword, ये सारे relics कहलाते हैं. So उस ad में एक छोटी सी बच्ची होती है. She wants to go out and play, but she can't because there is so much of pollution and the air quality is super bad. मतलब they can't even go out of their house without having an oxygen cylinder on their back and a big mask on their mouth. They can't go out without all these things. And this is going to be the truth of Earth if this continues. If what we are doing now continues, this situation is not far behind. We might not even take 50 years. It may be here within 25 years if this carries on. Okay. I get really excited when I talk about environment. Okay, how do you protect? What are the things that we can do to bring about this change? Before that, let's find out what are the serious impacts of global warming. Very first impact is that all the ice which was frozen up until now on the polar ice caps is melting, which doesn't seem like a problem. Ice का पिघलना problem कैसे हो सकता है? Why melting of ice and rising sea level is a problem? Why do you think it's a problem? I think it's a very good thing that ice is melting now. We will have more water. Don't you think it's a good thing? Because seeing that we have water scarcity and it will worsen in the years to come, why do you think melting of ice is a bad thing? Tell me. Do you know?
No, ma'am.
नहीं? Okay. In the refrigerator, in your freezer, you have put a ball of ice, ball of water, a bowl of water, and you want it to freeze. But somehow it didn't. And it got frozen for some time and then it started to melt. How would you feel? You want that ice to be frozen, but it started to melt. How would you feel? What will be the first thought that comes to your mind? आपने एक बाउल में, एक कटोरी में, you put some water and you kept it in your refrigerator, in your freezer, okay? And you hoped that in 3 or 4 years it will be freeze, the water will freeze. And it did freeze. वो freeze हो गया. But when you wanted ice out from the freezer, you saw that it has already started to melt. What will be your first thought? आप चाहते थे कि आइस मिले आपको, but when you opened the door, you saw that the ice was melting. It froze, but it started to melt. What would be your first thought? Okay, I'll tell. The first thought that would come in my mind is my refrigeration or the cooling system in my refrigerator has broken down. कुछ गड़बड़ हो गई है मेरी रेफ्रिजरेशन में, मेरे फ्रिज में, जिसकी वजह से the cooling system is not proper. क्योंकि कूलिंग हो रही थी बट वो अभी खराब हो गई है because the ice is starting to melt. The same thing is happening on Earth's surface. We want ice in their ice form, not in water form. Why? The reason is that everything around it, everything around the ice, polar ice cap, have been accustomed to live in that area. You know, polar bears are dying because of melting ice caps. The reason behind? Now, since the water level has increased in the ocean near it, the water body near it, because of this, the fishes are dying. Now, why the fishes are dying? अगर पानी बढ़ रहा है, sea level बढ़ रहा है because of melting ice, and this is leading to the death of fishes in the water body. तो fishes मर क्यों रही हैं? Why are they dying? Why are they dying when ice is melting and it is increasing water level? Water is supposed to be a good thing for fishes. Why are they dying? Beta, you need to think. And think on a smaller scale. आपने एक गिलास में, you took a glass of water and you poured some ice cubes into that water. What happens when the entire ice cube is melted?
Ma'am, the water level will rise.
Water level will rise. How would it feel? When you hold that glass in your hand, how does that feel?
Ma'am, cold.
Cold, yes, exactly. You pour in ice to make it cold. But it becomes cold when the ice has melted. Same thing is happening in oceans. जब आइस मेल्ट होती है तो वाटर लेवल के बढ़ने के साथ साथ द टेम्परेचर ऑल्सो चेंजेस इन द वाटर बॉडी. अब अगर टेम्परेचर चेंज होगा तो हमें पता है क्या दिक्कत होगी. आवर बॉडी विल नॉट बी एबल टू एडजस्ट. ठीक है, अब अगर हम थार डेजर्ट और सहारा डेजर्ट में अगर हम चले जाएं तो हाउ वुड आवर बॉडी रिएक्ट? We would have heat strokes, our body will get rashes, ठीक है, our body may have blisters. तो आपकी बॉडी इतने सडन टेम्परेचर चेंज को बर्दाश्त नहीं कर पाएगी. And now for us, we have air conditioners for hot places, we have warmers, we have hot air devices in colder regions. But the fishes don't have all these things. They don't have any device to combat this temperature change. And since their body cannot adjust to the new temperature, they ultimately die. and fishes are the food for polar bears. And if the fishes die, the polar bear will not be able to eat anything, resulting in their death. Are you understanding the link between everything?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is why, since the entire food chain is disrupted, the entire ecosystem shatters. पूरा का पूरा जो इकोसिस्टम, जो हैबिटेट उस एरिया का था, वो पूरा का पूरा, you know, there is a chaos in that ecosystem. Everything is out of balance. The food chain, the temperature, the polar ice caps, everything is interrelated. Okay? अच्छा, पानी के लेवल के बढ़ने से क्या प्रॉब्लम होती है? The water level is rising. So what are the effects of rising water level? Right now, if you turn on your news channels, you might come across a news. हाँ, बोलो.
Ma'am, it causes flood, tsunami.
Right, exactly. Not tsunami, but yes, flood. अभी मध्य प्रदेश में भोपाल में ये सब चीजें हो रही हैं. The Narmada River, which is the main river there, is increased 30 meters above its dangerous level. बहुत होता है. 30 meters is a huge number. ठीक है, and that too above the dangerous level. The red mark के जो हम लोग मार्क लगाते हैं ना कि ये हमारा पॉइंट है, इसके ऊपर नहीं जाना चाहिए. And the water level is above 30 meters. It is going in main city areas. The water is going inside hospitals. मतलब the condition is really, really bad. And this is happening somewhere because of the rain, the problems in the water cycle, and we know what the problems are. The problems in the water cycle, the global warming, everything in the environment is interrelated, and one thing affects the other thing. And the only solution that we have to save our environment is planting more trees. That is it. आपको सिर्फ पेड़ लगाने हैं, and everything else will be in balance. Everything else. Anyways, people, I go with the flow when I teach EVS. Okay. So, what are the ways in which you can combat all these things? How can you control this problem of global warming? अच्छा, पेड़ लगाने से ऐसा क्या होता है? How does plants help in bringing the balance back in nature? अभी मैंने कहा कि पेड़ लगाने से सारी दूसरी प्रॉब्लम्स बैलेंस हो जाती है. Then how this planting of trees can actually help us maintaining balance on Earth for everything? It can balance global warming, it can balance acid rain, it can balance ozone depletion. It can balance everything which is happening out of balance on Earth. The question is how? Anyone? See, I told you that everything is interrelated, everything is connected. ठीक है? अब ये connection find out करना है. We need to find out this connection. And this is your homework for today. You'll be finding out the connection between trees and global warming, acid rain, floods and droughts, as well as ozone depletion. There is a direct connection of trees with all these, problems in our environment. Everything can be balanced. Even increased population can be balanced, not in the direct way, but the problems arising from increased population can be balanced just by planting trees. If even one person plants one tree and takes care of it for his lifetime, that is sufficient. That is really sufficient to bring out the balance again on earth. Okay? So if you have 10 people living in your house, like I have 20 people in our house, we have more than 20 plants in my garden, more than 20 plants. Like, 2 plants for each person. That is sufficient. That is all that we need to do. But we need to do it together. अब एक इंसान 50 पेड़ लगाए और दूसरा इंसान कुछ भी मत करे, it will not help. Okay? So your homework for today is that you will be finding out the link or the reason why planting trees is one of the main, solutions, main work that you can do to combat this imbalance in nature. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll meet again tomorrow. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Sure. Okay then. Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Bye, ma'am.
Take care of yourself. Don't go out if there is no need. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Have a nice day.